Hi everyone, my name is Afia and I am speaking as a government agent from the Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry. We serve the public by advocating for public health actions to prevent harmful diseases related to toxic substances. Today I will discuss the Northeast Supply Enhancement Project, which is a project introduced by Transco. Their aim was to bring natural gas to New Yorkers on a residential and commercial level. There are high demands in the Northeast, and this will service almost 1.8 million customers. The project has a targeted completion date of December 1st of 2019. Of course, everyone wants natural gas delivered directly to their homes, offices, and anywhere they are, but this comes with a price. The first of them being air pollution. Natural gas has many pros and cons. Benefits are that they reduce airborne diseases and risk of asthma. They're the cleanest of all fossil fuels. They emit less carbon dioxide than oil, causes low levels of SOx, NOx, or SOot, and it is lighter than air. However, it is still a non-renewable fuel, which means getting a new supply can take thousands of years. They still emit carbon dioxide. They contain 80 to 95% methane, which is a very well-known greenhouse gas contributor, and they're very explosive. If punctured, they can cause death. When speaking to Sarah McKinley from the Office of External Affairs at the FERC, she states, if you puncture a high-pressure natural gas pipeline and you're sitting on that backhoe of a tractor, I think the chances are very good that you're going to die. There's going to be an explosion at the point where the pipeline is punctured. The second concern is groundwater contamination from building a compressor station. The pros are that the EPA implemented several conditions for cleaning that area, such as enhanced in-situ bioremediation and groundwater extraction to minimize further contamination migration. However, contaminated soil and germs were last removed in 1992. Volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, were found on the Higgins Farm Superfund, which was the site for the compressor station 206 to be built on. This may affect aquatic life. Contaminants can migrate locally and enter nearby residential wells and drinking water supplies. There are, unfortunately, health impacts as well. PM 2.5, a fine particle matter air pollutant, are emitted during peak construction time. PM 2.5 can infiltrate through the respiratory system, cause respiratory and cardiovascular morbidity, asthma, respiratory symptoms, death from cardiovascular and respiratory diseases, and from lung cancer. The World Health Organization says there is no evidence of a safe level of exposure or threshold below which no adverse health effects occur. Additionally, groundwater contamination with heavy metals, such as the ones from mining operations, leak into the water system. This can cause chronic toxicity, liver, kidney, and intestinal damage, anemia, and cancer. The CDC states waterborne contamination can damage reproductive systems and cause neurological disorders. So how can we help with this? Well, I propose several steps. To alleviate airborne related issues, we can encourage people to wear masks. We tell nearby residents to minimize the duration or intensity of outdoor activities during peak construction time. Chronic cardiopulmonary patients should consult clinicians and take the appropriate medications. For long-term solutions, we need to establish green completions, aka reduced emission completions. RECs retain the gas at the wellhead after completion so that it is not released into the atmosphere. They recover more than half of the total gas produced. They reduce methane being released into the environment as well. For water contamination, I propose to build conservation buffers, which are boundaries made to trap contaminants. These borders can have grasses, shrubs, trees, and crops. They help create a scenic site instead of an industrial site, act as a conservation buffer, and clean the air and add more greenery to the area. Additionally, they trap pesticides, bacteria, and heavy metals, thus reducing the migrating contaminants. As an extra cautionary step, residents can install filtration systems and in their faucets to use as filters before drinking the water. With these steps, I believe the residents can protect themselves on an individual and large scale basis.